We're excited now to kind of change it up a little bit. It'll be the first time that we have two female coaches in the mix of the two grumpy old men. So it'll just freshen things up immediately. You start with Alicia Keys, who arguably, is the voice. She's incredible, what she's been able to do. She's one of the sweetest people that I've ever met. I think one of the things that I figured out, who makes a good coach on this show, really, are good people. It just comes through on TV. And we've been very lucky to have some great people be coaches on this show. We're very excited about our two new coaches this year, Miley Cyrus and Alicia Keys. Both just from good stock, just both great people, both passionate about music, both obviously very successful, but both willing to, pass down all the wonderful things that they've learned in their careers to other people. And that's what the show's all about. I think the dynamics will change in one way when a country artist comes up now. This will be the first time ever that a country artist won't be staring at the back of just Blake Shelton's chair. Miley Cyrus's roots in country music run deep. Dolly Parton's her godmother. She knows, and when she thinks of country music, she thinks of, real classic old school country, which is different than Blake's genre. Granted, Miley's a pop star, but if I'm a country artist and I'm young, I'm hoping Miley turns around too. Not to mention Adam's always wanted to beat Blake with a country artist. So being a country artist used to be an alienating thing, and now I think it's actually in the country artist's favor to get a chair to turn. I think at the heart of it all, you've got four coaches who are incredibly successful, who signed on this show with one thing in mind, and that's to help people. But there's a great dynamic this year that we've never had with two female coaches who are new, the two salty old dogs, Blake and Adam. You've got two real strong personalities in Miley and Adam. I think that'll be an interesting dynamic to watch. Both, when they see something that they want, go for it. So I think the blind auditions will be fun in that regard as well. And you have Alicia, who, if she turns her chair around, who says no to Alicia Keys? Give me one reason. Country, rock, pop, R&B, you name the genre. Staring at Alicia Keys, who wants to be your coach, pretty hard to say no. I think when we first had Miley be kind of the overall advisor for all four of the teams in season 10, we were all taken aback by how natural she was in front of the camera. Here's a young lady that really grew up in front of cameras. So that's an immediate, whoa, she's not holding back because we're shooting a TV show. She came right in, she was fired up. No one had to pull her aside and say, come on, Miley, you can give this advice. She went right for it. And that sort of assertiveness is something that is such a great quality in a coach. And we're all like, man, Miley as a coach would be, if we could get more of this, this would be so beneficial to the artists who come on the show and to just the quality of the TV show itself. Listen, I've always said this is a show with my background. I'm a music guy first and foremost. I always said I was a radio DJ who was lucky enough to make it in television. Thank God for music television, because that was the bridge for me to ever be on TV. So at the core of my business, if you will, is just my passion for music. The other thing is that I just love live. I'm a radio guy. So this show is really the culmination of all those things. The very few talents I have on this earth are perfect for The Voice, because we get to go live with these great live shows, and I get to be this traffic cop, this ringleader, kind of at the epicenter of this incredible experience that's happening for artists and four of the biggest names in music. So it doesn't feel like work to me. I pinch myself when I show up to set that I get to do The Voice again. I think people love The Voice because it's one of the few things anymore that you can really sit in your family room with your entire family and have a moment all together. The world's becoming so fractured and everybody's attention is spread so thin. Younger people have so many options for content and to be entertained. Mom and dad are busy. It's tough to get the family together. And this is a show that can do that. I watch it with my father, who's 83. I have three kids who are, from 2 to 7. Myself, my wife, we all enjoy it. And that's a really beautiful thing. Also, it's really hard in American television to be both really, really popular and really cool. You're either one or the other. You're either super popular, but maybe not that cool. The Voice has found this nice sort of middle ground of being obviously very popular. It's one of America's favorite shows, which we're grateful for, but it's cool. It's a cool show. It's really good. We care about people. And these are all qualities that we're losing in the entertainment business. And I think people gravitate towards that on Mondays and Tuesdays.